Hi kids, and welcome back to Monthly Madness. I've missed you guys. Today we're skiing. We're going on a 2-day ski trip to Attitash Mountain in New Hampshire. It's a little difficult to ski and hold the camera, so I'll do the very best that I can. Come on, let's go.
Welcome to Attitash Mountain in North Conway, New Hampshire. We're about to ride this chairlift to the top of the mountain. I went on New Year's and they didn't have that much snow, but we're going to make the most of it. First step to get to the top of the mountain is riding the ski lift. The ski lift is made through a pulley system. As you can see, there isn't too much snow right now, which is why we have to rely on the snowmaking. Below me, you can see the alpine slide. That's something you can ride on in the summer to get to the bottom of the mountain. You have your skis strapped up to your boots and you just wait. Some mountains have gondolas, which are enclosed areas that allow you to get to the top of the mountain, but here's an old-fashioned chairlift. And it takes a while, but eventually you get to the top. So while we're on the lift, let's talk about things you need for skiing. Number 1 is a helmet. You have to protect those brains. 2, goggles. Goggles are mostly important when it's snowing or when it's really windy, so that way the snow can stay out of your eyes. You also need a face or a neck covering to keep yourself from getting windburn. You can wear a jacket, gloves, and then you also need snow pants and of course your skis and boots. Skiing definitely takes a little practice, but once you get going with it, you feel really good about it. Attitash Mountain opened in 1965. It's located in the White Mountains, and if you look close, you can see Mount Washington. Attitash Mountain has 68 trails. There's also 2 peaks. One peak is called the Attitash Summit, the other is called Bear Peak. The Attitash Summit is 2,350 feet high. I'm taking you there now. As you can see, this skier is making his way down the mountain. He's using a method we like to call pizza and French fry. To slow yourself down, you do something called snow plowing, which is putting your skis in a triangular position, and then to speed up, you put them in a straight position. We're at the top. There's the map that tells you which trails you can go to. Come on, let's go down this mountain. Okay, here comes the tricky part, trying to film and ski at the same time. The goal of skiing is to keep your head up. So when I put my head down to show the camera, I start to get a little off track. You can also hear that there was some ice this weekend. That's because they hadn't gotten fresh snow in a while. When it's icy, the skiing is definitely more challenging. Here you can watch a few different skiers try out going down the mountain. Here I go. I'm trying to go nice and slow to show you how I do it. Notice how I'm putting my skis together and then trying to stop by going left and right down the mountain. The camera work here is making me a little bit dizzy. Each trail has a name, and the trails are marked by color to show how difficult they are. Greens are the easiest trails. Then blue and black diamonds are the most challenging trails. You can sometimes see little houses when you go through the trails. These people are lucky because they can just ski right out their front door in the morning. This trail we're on now connects Attitash Peak to Bear Peak. You have to sometimes go on flat surfaces and do a type of movement you would as if you were skating. There I go! Important to keep your goggles on so you don't get windburn. Check out the views. That's my favorite part of skiing. Normally, these trails are filled with snow. Here you can see several skiers coming down the mountain. This woman here is doing an excellent job parallel skiing. The little boy here is using the pizza method. And slow and steady wins the race. Here I come, coming at you to show you the different type of ways you can learn to ski. Do you think you'd ever try skiing one day? Here I am. I hope you enjoyed our trip to Attitash Mountain and learning a little bit about skiing. I can't wait to see you next week.